In this video, let us see how we can define EPICS using Jira. I've created a project called PM Distilled Guide. So this PM Distilled Guide is a pet project of mine, which we started maybe 1 year back, but could not make much progress because of other priorities. But last week we completed a project management training, and the participants asked for reference material. Then actually I felt guilty because I had to recommend a 300 or 400 plus page book as a reference material for them. Whereas our intent was to create a project management book which anybody can understand very quickly and which should not be more than 150 pages. And it must explain predictive project management, agile project management, and hybrid project management in detail. So that was the intent. Now I'm restarting the project so that the deliverable will come out. At the same time, I'm using Agile, using Scrum and Jira to do this project. So by recording the development process itself, I will be able to explain Scrum development using Jira in detail for the benefit of everyone who wants to master Scrum from a practitioner's perspective using Jira tool. Now, I created this project that is PM Distilled Guide, and Jira allocated the code that is PM DIS for the project. I click on it. Now I have the PM DIS board. Nothing is visible here. Now I click on the backlog here. The board we'll be able to see only when we start the sprint or create the sprint. In backlog, again, nothing is visible, but I've created some EPICS already. So I have to go here and then click on this button so that it will display the EPICS. So if you see the EPICS of this project, at this stage, if PM Distilled Guide is the end product, at this stage of development, all I know is it should have a introduction section, and so that becomes my one EPIC. And then I know that it should have a section for predictive project management, then another section for agile project management, and another section for hybrid project management. And there are a lot of common tools and techniques which can be used in all these project scenarios. So at this point in time, I can think of this many sections within the PM Distilled Guide. But then these are very high level descriptions. If you see introduction, maybe, yeah, it is okay. It may have maybe 1 or 2 pages. But if you get into predictive project management, it is a vast topic. So this must be broken down further into maybe stories or features. Similarly, agile project management, that must be broken down further into multiple sections. And hybrid project management also can have 1 or 2 sections. And common tools and techniques, that is again a major topic. So we have to decide which all tools to be illustrated here. So at this stage, all I know is the very high level features of the product or the book, that is PM Distilled Guide. We call them as EPICS. This is a natural thought process when we really start thinking about a product. We start thinking about the very high level features which cannot be developed, which lacks in detail, which cannot be estimated. So these are very high level. We call them as EPICS. One tool we can use at this stage to decide on the EPICS is maybe brainstorming we can use, or mind mapping we can use. So I extensively use mind mapping techniques to while defining the product backlog. So in this case, we have the product backlog, but everything is in an epic state. So this will be elaborated further into stories and tasks in the subsequent videos. So I hope the purpose of epics, because this is the in the thought process of a product owner, we always start with the epics, because that is all we can envisage at the beginning of the project. So this helps us to get started. So epics are very high level features which cannot be estimated, which has to be further elaborated. And this is how we define epics. Now, under the epics, we can define the user stories, which I'll explain in a subsequent video. Thank you. Thank you very much. Maybe if you're serious, as an exercise, what you can do is you can you can take an account of Jira. Up to 10 user license, it is free. So you create an account. If you just Google for Jira, you will get the site and you create a free account. Then you can create a project, and under the project, maybe you can try out the product backlog, or you start with the EPICS. If you have any queries, you can post it as a comment to this video. I'll be happy to answer your queries. Thank you very much.